Oh, welcome back. I am feeling really good right now. I'm a little out of breath. I have been raging today. I swear I could chew bark off of a tree right now. I don't know what's going on, but Mr. Wright gets home in about an hour and I am really ready for him to come home because I have a lot of regression to get out. I have already climaxed twice today using a new and exciting toy that, oh my God, you guys, I'm so excited to share this with you. If you're watching on YouTube, you can see her. Her name is Mia. We're going to talk about her in a minute, but new toy, so excited. Not even on the market yet. I will be launching it soon. Oh, so much to talk about. But man, I see her and I just got to use her. Okay. Whew, all right. Now that I got that out of my system, twice already, and I can't wait to do it again with Mr. Wright. But anyways, okay. Let's talk about something that I've been going through. We're going to switch gears here, and this is about like midlife. I don't know about you, my fellow midlifers, but things are changing. I did an episode about how the day my vagina changed, and then all that resolved. And, just going through hormones and estrogen replacement. And the new thing now is I'm having allergies. I've never had allergies my entire life. It's like the weirdest thing to me, and all of a sudden I'm having like a severe allergic reaction to something. I don't know what, but it makes my eyes swell. So I'm driving home from work the other day and I'm like, oh my God, like Captain, I can't see out of my right eye. So I have like this little mental breakdown, and I told Mr. Wright, I was like, I don't know what's going on, but like my eye is all swollen, and he's like, it's all right, just relax. And I went to urgent care and they were like, you're having a severe reaction. We don't know what it is, but no makeup and no contacts for the next week. I'm like, great. So I'm gonna look like shit while I'm dying. But anyways, I got on a steroid and an antibiotic, and I got some drops and all kinds of stuff, like a topical, and it's 100% better, but I'm nervous to get off the meds now because I'm like, is this new allergic reaction going to be a thing? And like, I can't eat certain foods anymore. Like what is happening? What is changing? No one prepares you. Just no one prepares you for this stuff. So hopefully I can be wearing makeup again here soon. I bought all new makeup just in case there was something that was bothering me there. I don't know what's going on, but it's been a thing. Also, I have, oh my gosh, like, I'm hot and sweaty because I'm really raging today. Whew. I had one of my very hottest fantasies fulfilled last week. So I've talked about it a ton of times on this show. I wanted to be like a massage girl and like have like an inappropriate happy ending with my guest. And Mr. Wright was like, all right, I'm in. So we set up the whole thing, the sheet on the bed, like the nice covers and the blankets, and had the spa music on and the really good lotion that my Dom introduced me to. And we were just, the vibe was set, and I had this cute little outfit on, and he was like absolutely loving it. And I was like, start on your belly. And so I'm like rubbing him. And it was funny when I got to his legs, I was of course teasing him and stuff. And he was like, yeah, I'm going to need to turn around. And I was like, sir, not yet. Like, your service is not even halfway over. And he was like, yeah, I don't care. And it was really fun to like play with him and the towel. And one of the things that I did, and this is why I'm very excited to introduce you to Mia today. This is a toy that I am so excited about. It looks a lot like Tracy's dog, OG, but she's smaller, she's more flexible, and oh my God, so much more powerful. And what's crazy to me is that this is a toy that you can literally set it and forget it. So they have like a G-spot stimulating portion, which with like a super vibrator, and then they have a clit sucking portion. And the way that it fits, the head of this toy is a lot slimmer and it fits in perfectly. So I literally can wear it. So as I was like teasing him and massaging him, I slipped her on. And it was seriously, I mean, he was so turned on and so rock hard. Like, it was one of the hottest sessions we've ever had. Like, it was funny. The spa treatment was abruptly quit. And he was like, oh my God, like, we have to do this now. And I was like, yeah, I know. And this toy like just turned me on so much, and we just destroyed each other. And it was funny because I actually put this toy back in and like finished with her because I was just like, oh, she felt so good. And we were both just laying there like panting, and I was like, I needed that, and he was like, me too. I was like, fuck yeah. It was like one of the hottest things ever. So I got that fantasy. But let's talk about Mia. So what's really cool about her is that you can just wear her, like even when I'm solo playing, I don't have to touch her, which is really, really fun. Today on the list, and I told Mr. Wright, when you come home, I said, it's been a really long time since I've finished him with my mouth. Like I've been so greedy with wanting penetration. And so I told him, I said, I'm going to give you like a true start to finish blowjob. I said, I'm going to wear Mia the entire time. And yes, by the way, she is affectionately named after Mia from the show, one of my favorite gals. If you haven't listened to those episodes, I highly recommend them. But anyways, and I said, I'm going to wear Mia and reach climax while I'm doing it. And he was like, let's go. So very excited. Now, where can you get her? You will be able to get her soon on my website. I am super excited. I will have all the details soon. And I hate to tease you. I hate teasing. But this is kind of a little bit of a tease. You get to see Mia for the first time ever. I'm very excited about her. I've just been using her and trying a bunch of different toys that I really want to be tried and true, right? And I want to be able to give you all the pro tips with them. And so she's going to be my first one coming. Pun definitely intended. So you will be seeing her soon. All right, let me put her down because I can't stop thinking about her. I need to fully charge her too because I've just been wearing her out. So very excited for today's plan. And I have some hot homework for you, Craver, okay? I want you to plan a sexy event, night, date, set a fantasy, whatever, with your partner. Like, when's the last time you've done that? And it's something that I've been doing because Mr. Wright and I are just trying to get it in. It's difficult with life and different schedules and having a kid at home. And so I'm like, okay, like I've been scheduling these times. And what's really hot is like last night I was like, I can't wait for tomorrow. And he was like, me either. And then this morning I texted him and I was like, hey, have a great day. I'm excited to see you later. And then he messaged me and was like, yes, very excited. Like it's the build up, right? It's almost like all day foreplay today for us because I think that's why I'm raging so hard. But you know, because you're like planning and you're counting down to the main event. So hot homework for you. I want you to schedule a fantasy, an event, a date, something sexy with your partner. And then don't forget to build it up, count it down, have that all day foreplay like I'm experiencing right now. All right, I want to talk about something today. Let's get into the episode. It's hard for me to not get distracted thinking about the fun that's ahead. But I want to talk to you today about casual sex. And is casual sex for you, right? I feel like there are so many people in midlife, and I was there the last couple of years, who are getting out of a relationship, they're going through a shift, they're going through a change, they're in a rut, something's going on, and there's just so many different facets to sex, I know, but casual sex really became something that I got good at. And I see my friends who are getting out of relationships or starting over or just want to date or don't know what they want. They're in their hoe phase, whatever. And I'm like, hey, let me help you. So today we're going to talk about casual sex and is it good for you? Is it right for you? I'm going to talk about, the right ways to do it, the wrong ways to do it, some things to consider, and then how I made it through, which is using the Slut Protocols. Okay, so we're going to go over all of that. My experience with casual sex started after I got out of my relationship with Prince Charming and Mr. July. I was not in a mental place or an emotional state to open my heart up or let anybody in again, but I'm horny and I want to get laid, right? And I love sex. I want to have good sex. And so I started dabbling into the world of casual sex. I was so lucky and very blessed with Baywatch in my life. He was such a gem, and that was like one of the best years. And he was one of the best people for me because it was the perfect casual sex partner anywhere. Like there's friends with benefits and then there's fuck buddies. Like he was a true friends with benefits situation. It was amazing. And I guess I should talk about all the different types, but the casual sex is basically, I guess, a friends with benefits, but you're not really that close with them because the thing is you don't want to catch feels. And so I practiced when I learned from Kat and Ams on Two Hot Wives podcast, the Slut Protocols, and it worked like a charm. It's hard to do. And I actually with Dr. B, I made some mistakes because we did sleepovers, and I'll talk about that in a minute. And I did start to feel like a little bit of feeling for him, and I started to feel like, are we in a relationship? We did too much. But with all my other casual sex encounters, I did it the right way. And so I'm here today to talk to you about it, to teach you, just in case you want to dabble into the casual sex arena yourself, which, by the way, I highly recommend, especially if you're coming out of a relationship. I have a friend, and she's like, Adrienne, her heart's broken. She's going through a divorce, and she's like, I just want to find love again. And I'm like, girl, you're not ready for that. I was like, you need to get somebody young, like somebody, you know what I mean? She's like, I'm horny, I haven't had sex in months. And I'm like, I get that, but like, you're not in a place, because it's just, you have to heal, you have to grow. But casual sex is the perfect thing for her. But I don't know if she's capable of it yet, because she's looking for more. We'll talk about that in a minute. Okay, let me tell you. So my experience was with Baywatch. She was the perfect partner, and I was very lucky. But also in the lifestyle, right? Like, I had casual partners. And one of the things that was my saving grace is those Slut Protocols. So let's talk about those right now. If you go to Read About Sex, that's REID, aboutsex.com. He's who coined this phrase and these are all of his protocols, which, by the way, they work if you work it, okay? So let's talk about them. Now, this is for casual sex, and some of them you're gonna be like, oh my God, Adrienne, but I promise you it works. So Slut Protocol number 1, limit sex to once a month. I know that sounds crazy, but it does work. My dom and I stuck to once a month. And then I had hot dog once a month. And then, you know what I mean? Like you can revolve partners, have multiple partners. That's what's cool about casual sex, is that you're not like locked down with one person. Of course, always practicing safe sex. I can hear people saying that now. But the Slut Protocol number 1 is limit sex to once a month. And you can make it twice a month if you're following all of the other protocols to the T. Okay, so like you got to do the other stuff too. And the second one is kind of tough. But once you get the habit of it, it really does make things easier. And that is limiting how you stay in contact and how much you communicate. You should not be having good morning texts, good night texts. You should not be talking every day. In fact, most of my casual partners, the only time we really conversated or communicated was when we're going to get together, what we're going to do next, things that we're into, or what we're looking forward to. There was no getting to know each other. It was just like, hey, I'm going to see you in Pound Town on Saturday. Great. Perfect. See you then. And that was the limit on our communication. And that really, really helps. Slut Protocol number 3, which I broke a lot of times. Don't do sleepovers. And it's so true, because what happens with the sleepover? You have morning sex. And that's Slut Protocol number 4. Beware of the morning sex. And this is what he says. He says, if you or your lovers imprint easily, meaning catching feels, having an unintentional sleepover, or you actually fall asleep with each other and boom, it's morning, realize that banging each other the next morning can flip your dreamy switch and trigger imprinting. Like, you're going to catch feels for this person. So beware of the sleepover. I broke that rule a couple times. But okay. Number 5 is no trips or weekend getaways together. It was funny because Dr. B was always like, Adrienne, we should take a trip. Like, we should go somewhere. I remember he was like, we should go to Nemacolin. And I was like, what is that? Like this like luxury resort? And I was like, that's for people that are like dating and then who are in love and who are serious. Like, you know what I mean? That's a relationship thing. It's really, really true. Like, you're breaking bread with this person. You're going to bed with this person. You're waking up. You're having morning sex. It's relationship feeling, right? So you got to be really, really careful with that weekend trip. I know it sounds tempting. Slut Protocol number 6, which is one of my faves, is explore group sex. What's really cool about that, if you have the ability to, go to a sex club, try field.com or field app, SLS.com, swing lifestyle. Try different places. If you can explore group sex and have sex with others, it really does spread out that like emotional need for all of your partners. Like, I mastered it over the last couple of years before I met Mr. Right, and it really, really worked. Like, I didn't catch feels for anybody, which was great, right? Because I wasn't ready for that. Slut Protocol number 7, get your sexual and social needs from several sources and people. And that's huge too. That's one of the things I'm trying to tell my friend. I'm like, you need to get your needs met from multiple people. Like, you can't be getting it all from one person. Slut Protocol number 8, talk openly about what is working for you and what's not working. Like, the communication with your casual sex partner should be so wide open. You should not be afraid to share anything, and vice versa. The communication should be great in a casual sex relationship. Like, that's huge. And then, Slut Protocol number 9, thank folks within 24 hours for the sex that they have with you. That's one of my favorite things to do. I love sending like a next day recap, like, oh my God, it was so hot the way you did this and it was that. And that gives them a blueprint for next time as well. Slut protocol number 10, something I don't do, but I get approval, is respect people's privacy. So no kissing and telling, but we all know that I love to do that. And then his slut protocol number 11 is leave the campsite better than you found it, which I love that. And it's basically just saying like, look, take care of your partner, leave them happy, don't have any messes, you know what I mean? But I think the biggest part of the slut protocols when you're trying to have casual sex, at least for me, was limiting sex to once, twice max per month. Limiting how you stay in communication and how much you contact them, not doing sleepovers, beware of the morning sex, and then no trips or weekend getaways together. Those to me were what I think helped me keep it cash before I met Mr. Right. Okay, so let's talk about when times, like, when it's right for casual sex. Like, is casual sex for you? And I think the biggest thing is you need to think really brutally honestly to yourself. What is my motivation here? Am I hoping that like if I have casual sex it will turn into more? That's probably not going to be a good thing for you. Am I looking to explore and try different kinks and explore different things with different partners? Yes, casual sex is the perfect space for you because you get to explore and try, different flavors. Like that's what's so fun. Are you trying to have casual sex, because of stress relief and to scratch that itch? Yes, like that's another reason why casual sex would work really well for you. And then another thing is if you attach easily to people, casual sex might not be for you. And also if you're looking for something long term, again, you're hoping that it turns into something more, you're probably going to be disappointed. Okay. So when casual sex is right for you, it's when you're feeling sexually adventurous and you want to try new things, explore with others, right? Great. Casual sex is right for you if you're not looking for something serious. I talked about it so much over the last couple of years on the show about how I was healing and going through things, and casual sex really worked for me. It was also good because I fulfilled my craving of sexual intimacy. Like I had like the best of both worlds. Now let's get into when things would be negative about it. And it's popping into my head right now, I have to tell you. Like there were some times where I felt a little bit disconnected. I remember talking about it where I was like, sex almost sometimes feels like a sport to me now. Or it was like I kind of felt like a prop pussy, if you will, like especially in the rooms with other people. Like everyone went home and they had aftercare and they went to bed with their partners and they conversated after or they had sex after. And it was like I kind of sometimes felt a little disconnected. So casual sex, like be mindful of that. Also, if you're someone who's just not really emotionally steady, not that you're not stable, but like you have to be really steady and you have to be able to like compartmentalize things too as well. Have that separation. If you can't do that, it's probably not for you. And if you have a desire or you're looking for commitment, casual sex is not going to work out for you either. And then another huge one, and I see so many people who are going through this right now, where they have a situationship and it's casual for one person, but not the other. Again, someone's thinking, this could lead to more. If you have a mismatch in your expectations with each other, cut it off immediately. It's not going to end well. So you have to make sure, that's why the communication is huge with your casual sex partner. Are we on the same page? Are we both liking and, going for the same thing here? How are you feeling? Like have a touch base. I remember one of my partners, I'm not going to say who, and he was like, hey, like I've been thinking about you and I just want you to know like you're amazing. And I was like, listen, that's so great. And I love that. And I really respect you so much. And I have so much fun with you, but that's not what I'm looking for here. And I had to like tell him the truth. And it was kind of hard and awkward. But it needed to be said because I didn't want to hurt him. Right. And so just cut that off immediately. And then when you're engaging in casual sex, you need to think about things. First and foremost, communication, right? Communication with your partner and with yourself. Like really be honest with yourself. And then you have to be practicing safe sex. That's huge. I got tested every 3 months, right? I was always using protection. Talking to my partners, they were getting tested. That's a huge thing. Remember, there's no such thing as consequence-free sex. You have to be very mindful and take care of your sexual health at all times. Also, when you're communicating, be sure that you're setting your boundaries, holding your boundaries, you know your partner's boundaries. Like all of this stuff is very important. And last but not least, everyone has to be full consent, right? Like I'm so heavy on consent with everything that you might dabble into or try. Like both partners should be fully consenting and have that communication with boundaries set, whatever it may be. But these are things that I think people just blindly go into a casual sex relationship about and they forget, and then things go bad. And that's usually the reason why. All right, we talked all about casual sex today. I would love to hear from you. So go over to Instagram at Midlife Craving and send me a DM. Like, I really want to talk about casual sex because I feel like it could be such a beneficial thing if we do it the right way. And today we've talked all about that. Don't forget, the Slut Protocols are key when it comes to casual sex or relationships, right? Like if you're in the, like that's how we do it in the lifestyle. Like all those Slut Protocols, they really, really work. And don't forget, coming soon. Oh, I am so excited for you gals. Like all my girl cravers, like you guys are going to love this toy. And guys, don't forget, I mean, don't worry. Like I'm having Mr. Right try out other toys too that I'm like looking into and wanting to try and wanting to get out to you. But Mia is coming your way. I'm going to be dropping her soon. So be on the lookout. You can go to my website, midlifecraving.com, and sign up for my newsletter. I'm going to be putting out newsletters again. Email marketing, I'm trying to do the most. Remember, I'm locked in for 2025. I haven't forgotten about that. All right. I know I feel like I'm rushing, but I am really ready to get out of here because I am going to go have an amazing evening with my man. And so I will see you guys back here next week. Okay. I'm trying to get up out of here. One track mind, lady.